Hello and welcome back to another session of finance where we'll be discussing the MCQs related to UIIC exam. Okay. So first question on the screen is India's central bank holds a significant portion of its gold reserves domestically. What is the recent increase in India's domestically held gold reserves as reported? So this was recently in news where RBI is, you know, uh, trying to consolidate its gold holdings domestically by importing its golds from Bank of England. Okay. So the answer to this question is D. That is 60%. Okay. So this was the news that India now holds more gold domestically, marking 60% increase. Okay. So currently our RBI is holding around 854 tons of gold overall. In this 854 tons, okay, 500 ton gold is kept domestically now. 324 ton of gold is kept with Bank of England, and 20 metric ton gold is kept as gold deposits. Okay, so this was the question from the news. Okay, next question. Which platform recently attracted significant FPI inflows, reaching the highest level in 3 years despite a substantial sell-off in the secondary market? So in October, we have seen a high sell-off, due to FPI's outflow from the country. And you might have heard this slogan that sell India, buy China. So here, what seems to be the reason is one reason is China has brought up a investment plan where China is a investment plan where Chinese government is involved in investing in its own economy. So it is attracting other investors too in the country. Okay. Second reason is in India, the valuations are quite high. Valuations are high as per the, you know, as per analysts, research analysts, India's share valuations or market valuations are high. That's why FPIs are selling Indian stake and buying stake in the China. Now, this is the case, but we have seen that in India, IPOs are getting more subscribed by these FPIs because they think they are still undervalued. Okay, so IPOs or QIP, that is the qualified institutional placement, where only a limited people are allowed to invest. So these two are one of those platforms where FPIs are still pumping in money. So the answer for this question is D. Okay. So this was in news on November 4th, 2024, today only. Okay. FPIs flow into IPOs, QIPs highest in 3 years. Okay. Now moving on to next question. So India's finance minister recently criticized a unilateral trade measure by the European Union that impacts developing economies, green transitions. What is the name of this measure? So answer of this is carbon border adjustment mechanism. So this is in news because Europe Union has introduced this as a tax measure where they are putting a tax, and that tax is called CBAM. So it is a tool to put a fair price on the carbon emitted during production of carbon intensive goods that are entering the trade block. So what is going on is that European Union as they are carbon conscious and they are extracting tax on the entities that are you that are creating more carbon footprint in the environment. So now Europe Union, in order to balance out the disadvantage to their domestic companies, now they are introducing this carbon border adjustment mechanism where they will be putting a kind of carbon tax to other on other countries imports. So if Europe Union is importing certain things from the other countries where carbon intensive industries are there, so let's suppose they are importing a product and this product is made by creating a lot of carbon footprint, then these European Union will tax this product so that their domestic uh, their domestic uh, their domestic companies will have a even competition. Okay, even or fair competition. So they are treating it as a fair competition for their domestic companies by incorporating a tax on the products from the that are imported from other countries where that product is creating more carbon footprint. Now, Indian government is saying that this tax will be acting as a trade barrier, okay? And these European Union may justify this trade barrier on the grounds of being green. That's why Indian government and other developing countries are not happy with this tax. Okay. So before moving on to further questions, just a reminder that we have launched UIIC AO exam test series where you will be get full length test series as well as special sessions on finance, and these are other features involved, and you can find this schedule on our website as well as on our Telegram group, okay, mentioned below. Now fourth question is, which Indian financial platform achieved a record of 16.58 billion transactions worth 23.5 trillion in October 24, driven by person to merchant transactions during the festive season? So this is a easy question, that is UPI. Okay. So you can remember these figures, and in essay, if certain question comes, you know, where where digital payments are, topic on digital payments is there, then you can utilize this point. Okay, in essay. So this was the news headline. Okay. So next question is, in 2024, India announced an ambitious plan to increase its electric vehicle penetration to what percentage by 2030? So this ambitious plan is there where India wants to increase its electric vehicles in the country. So it is a plan to increase 30% of that 30% of the vehicles running on the roads of India should be electric. And this plan is 30 at 2030. Okay. So this plan is called EV 30 at 30. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.